Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea and today I have my first update for the Friends Project Pan. This is a project that was created by Amy from Curly Loves Beauty and Books. She had some personal things going on, so she's actually not participating in her project, but we all asked if she wanted us to push it off and she said no, she wants us to continue on and do the project as planned. So here we are. This is a 6-month project. It started February 17th and it runs through August 17th. And I think there is a plan for there to be a round 2, which I hope there is because I love Friends and this project is fun. This is not a Fantastic Ladies collab because apparently a few years ago there was something very similar, although not the same. So Amy just kind of did this on her own. And a bunch of us joined in, and the rest is history. There's 16 prompts, and most everybody else is doing 5 prompts at a time rolling style. I brought everything in at once because why wouldn't I? I don't have anything rolling out, but I do have progress on stuff. So let's get going. Number 1 is Monica, your cleanest product. I had a set of Andalou Naturals. This is their brightening, like their orange line. There were 5 items. There was this cleanser, there was the toner, the pumpkin honey mask, and then a daytime moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer. And my goal is to finish all of them. They're all minis. The only things I have used are this cleanser, which I got 19 uses out of, and it is empty. And I used the mask once. I haven't used any of the other stuff yet, but they're minis. I'm not worried about it. 1 out of 5. We're doing good. Next for Rachel, a high maintenance product. Oh my gosh. This, I forgot how high maintenance it is. This is the Kristen Lee Cosmetics. These are the loose flakies in the shade Trip. I have these down for 15 uses. I've used them twice so far, and good God, they make such a mess. I'm not gonna open it. You open the cap and it's just like whoosh, everywhere. There's flakies everywhere. I don't want to like get rid of them because they're really beautiful, but they're such a pain in the ass. So 2 out of my 15 uses on those. Then for Phoebe, your most vivid colored product or packaging, I have lots of palettes that this could have applied to, but I decided to go with this one because I may have used like one shade in it one time. And I want to test it out some more. This is my Ace Beauté Slice of Paradise palette. It's bright and it's colorful. The packaging is colorful, but when you open it up on the inside, it's like rainbow. So my goal is to use each of these shades 3 times. And so far I've used the green once, which that's the green that's in my crease today. And then I've used these 2 blues ones and that's it. So gotta get a little more use on this, but say it with me. I'm working on like 5 million eyeshadow palettes. So I can't work on everything all the time. Next for Ross, my least favorite character. He sucks. I was kind of like, in my intro, I was like, I hate Ross. Everybody hates Ross. He's the worst. And then I watched Paula's intro and she's like, Ross is my favorite character. And I was like, oh. I guess not everybody hates Ross. So for Ross, an ancient or discontinued product in your collection. I have the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Who remembers this from like 5 years ago? I have this in the shade LC1, which, so I don't know. I just didn't feel like turning on my umbrella lights because I'm lazy and I wanted to film this quickly. So I don't know how well you'll be able to tell. This is what I'm wearing today. It's a little bit too light. I still don't really know my foundation shade, but when I was first really getting more into makeup, I really didn't know my foundation shade. So I have a lot of foundations that are like a little bit too light for me, and this is one of them. My goal for this is 30 uses. No. My goal for this is 20 uses, and I've got 3 so far. It's hard to tell because like it's pretty dim in here, but I think my skin, like, it looks good on my skin. did I say I've got 3 out of 20? Like, I'm not trying to finish this in this project by any means. I think, and I had a couple of uses on it before, but this is basically a full bottle. From what I can see from windowing, it looks like I'm about down to here on it. So it'll be interesting to see how much 20 uses gets me, but this is obviously still staying in. Then for Chandler and Joey, I didn't mean to do this at first, but I kind of figured why not. I kind of combined the prompts. So for Chandler, it's a product with a funny name, and Joey, it's a product with a food name, scent, or packaging. So what I did was for each of them, I picked 6 nail polishes with names. Like all of Chandler's nail polishes have funny names, I think. All of Joey's nail polishes have food related names. And I picked 6 for each, and my goal is just to use them 1 time each. I've only used 1 nail polish, and that is this one for Chandler. And it's the one that I'm wearing right now, even though my mani is looking pretty rough. Speaking of pretty rough, I probably should have topped up my lipstick, but I didn't. So this is from Vanessa Molina Nail Polish. This was part of the polish pickup, but I don't know. There's no sticker on it, so I'm not sure what month it was. But it's called Let's Boogie Up, which, oh wait, it says it on the top. Duh. In super tiny letters, so I don't know. I think this is a reference to Boogie Oogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, but I think boogie is a funny word. Anyway, so that's why I brought it in. So I've got 1 out of my 12 nail polishes done. I took a video of, because this is a shifting one, again, it's my mani is not looking the best and the lighting is not going to really show it. So I took a video so you can see more of the shift, but it shifts kind of like that dusty grayish purple to the green, and it's really pretty. So I got 1 out of 12 done for that. Then for Ursula, a product you have 2 of, I picked my Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm in Mango Kiss because I have 2 of these. Like this exact scent, shade, whatever, flavor. It's hard to see. I've used it 10 times. These, I will say, I really like these. The packaging, it can be a little hard to tell where you are. I mean, because I can get windowing. I don't know. I've used it 10 times. My goal is to finish it. Who knows? I'm sure I've got a lot left because I've only used it 10 times. But there's that. Then for Gunther, I actually have 2 products in because I brought in the 1 product, and then as I was looking upstairs in my body bath, whatever stuff, for something else, I found the 2nd product, and I'm like, I have to bring it in. So the first one I brought in is my Floral Street perfume in Ylang Ylang Espresso. It's just a little sample. I've got 3 uses on it, and I'm down to here. So a couple more months because I go through perfume really slowly, and I'm working on a bunch of different perfumes, and I like to rotate. So a couple of months before I finish this. I like it a lot more after it dries down for a while, but I still don't smell any espresso, and it's very disappointing because that's why I wanted to try it out, because I'm like, ooh, I love coffee. Coffee scented perfume? Yes, please. I don't smell any espresso in this. And then the next item I have for Gunther, I have not started yet, but it's this Frank Body Cacao Coffee Scrub. So I like these. I've tried them like once before, and I don't know. I just think they're fun and they smell good. And this one is chocolate and coffee, so even better. But as I said, I have not opened that one yet. Next, for Janice, an annoying product to use. Poor Janice, she gets such a bad rap. This is my Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. I want to use this 20 times. I've got 2 uses on it so far, and it's already like, I don't know what it is. I swear, I pull these into projects. I swatch them like before I film my video to figure out if I want to use them in a project. They swatch fine. I bring them into the project. They're immediately dry. I don't know. So I have had to start putting eye drops in this to get it to where I can actually get it on my eyelid. And I've only used it twice in this project. So My goal is 20. I mean, you can see windowing. Part of it, I think, is just because it's dried up. Not because I've used it a ton. But I'm going to use it the 20 times and we'll see how much use that gets me. I might just end up decluttering it after that because I'm over those. They just dry out so fast and they're not, for how expensive they are, it's just not worth it. So next for Mr. Treager, a product that fixes your look. I brought in my LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer because concealer helps cover dark spots and blemishes and baggy, well, I mean, not the bags, but like the darkness under your eyes and all that stuff. So I have this in the shade LN6, and this is a pretty good shade match for me. Again, it's hard to see because my lighting, but I've got 10 uses on this. My goal is to finish it. There's not that much in here. There's 5.3 mils. Maybe that is a lot. I don't know. Either way, I mean, it's the cool triangular packaging that LYS is known for. But I really have been liking it a lot. Much better than the Pacifica concealer that I'm like splitting my time with this, which is why it only has 10 uses. But the shade is much better. I just think it covers much better. It's just much better. And I like it a lot. And once I get through some more of my concealers, I might repurchase this. It's very nice. So I actually just use this product to touch up because I needed to reapply. But this is for Carol, a woman-owned brand. This is my Give lipstick, which is Gwen Stefani's brand. This is the shade Original Recipe. So I am going to count this as a use because I just am. So I want to use this 20 times. This is the reapplication is use 3. And so far it seems nice. Like even after eating, because that's what I had, this is what I've had on my lips for the whole video. Of course, obviously it was faded because I, ate and it wore away and stuff. But I mean, I did have a lip liner on underneath it, but it still wore pretty evenly. And I like it so far. So I've got 17 more uses to go on that one. Then for Marcel, a product with animal pattern, packaging, or name, I brought in my Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette. And I'm also bringing this in for using each shade 3 times. And so far I have used, so today I have Pearl in my inner corner. Then I have Fluke I've used once. Reef I've used once. Beached I've used once. Kelp I've used once. That's what's in like my kind of crease area, transition, whatever that area is called. That's the lightest color I have on. And then I have Splash and Whale Song. I've used each of those once, and I have Splash on the outer part, like most of my lid, and then Whale Song is maybe like the inner third. And so far, I'm really liking this palette. I think they discontinued this one. I'm pretty sure they did, which is why I picked it up because I'd been like lusting after it for such a long time, and then they were discontinuing it, so I finally bought it and then proceeded to not use it like everything else. But now I'm getting use out of it and I'm really liking it so far, like every other Menagerie eyeshadow and palette I've tried. Then for Frank Jr., a product that gets better as you use it. I picked a mascara because generally mascaras get better as you use them. I mean, I get this one is getting, it's not as bad, I guess. I don't know. This is my Glamour Dolls mascara. I got this in some kind of like indie subscription box. My goal is obviously to finish it. I'm just going to keep it in for 3 months. It's not bad, but it's not good. I have more of my issues are with the packaging as opposed to like the actual mascara, although I do have to layer another mascara on top of it because it doesn't give any volume whatsoever. So first off, I don't like this, just no. And then second off, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but look at how bendy that is. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it, especially when you try to put it back in and it just goes like that. So I use this every time I do makeup. I've got 18 uses on it, and then so what 3 months will be March, April, April to June. So in June I will stop using this at that update because that'll be 3 months. And honestly, I don't like this enough to be like, if there's stuff left, I still want to use it. No, it's gonna be done in June. Then for Mr. Heckles, a product with pan, I have my Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Blush in Peach Face. I already have pan in it. I love this cream blush. I love the formula. I love the shade of this in particular. This was a limited edition. I think it was the holiday like 2 years ago or something. I love it so much. My goal is 20 uses and I've got 3 so far, and I'm very sad that this was limited edition because I really like this color. Then for Emily, a product you tend to lose. Oh. I brought in a hand cream because I tend to like, I'm not going to show you the state of my desk because it's embarrassing, but I have this on my desk and I have already like actually lost it a couple times because I couldn't figure out where I put it. But this is my hand cream. It's from the Body Shop in coconut. I already had use on it when I brought it in, but my goal is obviously going to be to finish it. I've got 5 uses and I'm down to here, so about halfway done. This is not my favorite. It's also it's a couple years old, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's not my favorite. And then finally, this is a bonus item because it is a product from a subscription, and Amy didn't want to put it in as a regular prompt because, you know, some people have never gotten why do I keep wanting to say prescription? They've never gotten subscription boxes, but I have gotten a lot of subscription boxes over the years, so I still have a lot of stuff from them. So this makes me laugh every time because I love this episode. The prompt is Miss Chanandler Bong, a product from a subscription. It just makes me laugh. So I get the Skylar Scent Club, so it's like a subscription box for a new rollerball every month. And this is one of the perfumes that I got from it. It is Citrus Grove, and I have a 20 use goal, and I've used it twice. It smells very good. It's citrusy, but also a little spicy. And it's going to be perfect for rolling into like spring and especially summer. So I'm excited to get some more use on this. I think besides the twice that I've used this in this project, I may have used it once when I got it in the mail. And that's it. So that is it for my friend's project pan. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.